Alright, now let's explain this next code. Here's our main method, and within this main method I have declared two things. I've declared a double and an int, and I've named them exam score accumulator and counter, and I have set some values to them. This block of code, the first line of the three is going to print out onto the console so the user can see, and it's going to ask the user to enter their exam score. And then once their exam score is entered, I'm telling the computer to read the string that they've given me, and I'm going to tell the computer to convert it to double since I've declared a double and decided to name this value of exam score that the user has given me exam score. And then on this last line, I'm taking exam score accumulator and I'm equaling it to exam score accumulator, and I'm adding it to exam score, which is what the user has given me, the value of the exam score. And once again, the exam score accumulator is up here with a 0 value, so really it's going to be exam score accumulator equals 0 plus exam score. So if you're thinking ahead already, what we're doing is we're adding each exam score that's given to me. And then I'm going to go ahead and ask the user if they would like to enter another exam score. This is not like the for loop that we did in the other video where we specifically wanted 3 exam scores. In this program, it's up to the user how many exam scores we enter. So I'm going to ask for if they want to enter another exam score, and I'm going to tell them to enter either Y or N. And then I'm going to take their input and store it into a string called user input. And remember that we don't need to convert anything because what the user has given me is already defined as string, so I don't need to convert. Then we enter into this while loop, which is doing, every time I ask the user if they would like to enter another exam score, I'm saying while user input, which is going to be either a Y or an N, equals Y for yes, do this. If user input equals no or N, break. That means break out of this while loop. I'm done with it. But let's go through this while loop real quick. I've put 2 lower because I didn't want there to be a case sensitive issue. I wanted it to be just, it's going to be okay if the user gives me a capitalized Y or a lowercase y or a capitalized N or lowercase n. I'm converting it to lower, that way I don't have to say if capital Y, if lowercase y, blah 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 blah. I'm making my code shorter. And then I'm outputting to the user, enter this exam score that you wanted to enter, the next one. And I'm taking their user input and I'm setting that value to exam score. And then I'm taking the accumulator, just like I did right here, where I did accumulator equals accumulator plus score. I'm just adding these new inputs that I'm getting, and I'm storing them into a variable called exam score accumulator, which is defined up here outside of the loop. And I'm also accumulating a counter so I can keep track of how many exam scores they're giving me. So counter is going to be exam 1, exam 2, exam blah. And then exam score accumulator is going to be 95, 87, 70, and so on. And I already explained the if. And once we get down here, once this goes through, we're going to hit this line and it's going to say, once again, would you like to enter another exam score? Because, and I had to put this again right here because I'm inside the while loop at this point. Whenever I put this up here, it's outside of the while loop, so it's not going to show again. And this program needs to keep asking the user if they would like to enter another score. And I'm going to store that value that they give me up here. And I'm like taking their input y or n, and I'm going to say, well, while it's y, or if it's n, and do my thing. On this line, I am declaring a new variable, and I'm making it a double, and I'm calling it exam score average. So I'm going to take exam score accumulator, which was adding together like exam score 95, exam score 80, and I'm dividing it by 100, and then I'm dividing it by counter, which was the exam 1, exam 2, exam 3, so I can get my average percentage. And I chose to clear my screen because I don't like to see all my inputs that I'm inputting as a user. I just want to see the result. And I did another color thing for the font. And on this line, I'm outputting exam score average, and I'm saying I'm outputting the value of exam score average, which I did with this equation, and I'm turning it into a percentage with 2 decimal places. So if we'll go ahead and run this and see what it looks like. What's your exam score? 90. Would you like to enter another exam score? Sure. Let's do 45. Would you like to enter another one? Sure. Would you like to enter another one? No, I think I'm okay. And once again, I cleared all that data because I don't care about it. I just want to see the result. And here's my result right here, which is this line right here. And that's it for this video. Thank you for watching.